pretty steady. So I think they can do at least try changing the cable and maybe a different TDU if that doesn't fix it. Because the signal seems pretty strong. So I don't know what the problem is. I turned it down to 2 seconds, and I turned down the bandwidth the settings. So they can just try it.
Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining me again this afternoon. Now, we do have some breaking news that is happening right now. Police are responding to a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. We do have our reporter Philip Katafamo down there and Johan Marin as well, so we can expect some of the details coming forward as we speak. But this is a developing breaking news situation, so I do want to let you know what we do know and the information that has come into our newsroom. So we do know now police are currently responding to this shooting, as I said, at Omaha Northwest High School. Police dispatch did confirm there is one victim who was shot at the school. So we also have this story available for you on our website as well. That is WOWT.com. You can always head there for the latest information. You'll notice this breaking live banner. You can click on these stories. This is our top story right now. Kind of scroll down and we can see, take a look at the map here where Northwest High School is located. So I'm sorry, I'm just getting more information, or hearing rather, from our assignment editor. Kevin, did you say something that I can report over here, or?
Someone they believe is a suspect is in custody.
Okay, so Kevin says someone they believe is a suspect is in custody. So we are reporting that to you now as the story is developing. So a lot going on here at our assignment desk, at our digital desk, and as I mentioned, we have two reporters out there, our Philip Katafamo as well as our very own Johan Marin. So we do have this story available on our website, and I just want to let you know this is a developing story, so make sure you stay with us for more information. Let me refresh this grid for you. So this is the breaking live banner, and then we do have this breaking news available for you as well. I'm going to head back over to myself here and just to let you know again just what we do know. So police are responding to a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. Police dispatch did confirm there is one victim at the school. We were just told, our assignment editor let us know about new information that just came into our newsroom as we've been reporting live for you here at the Alert Center. So the suspected shooter, I should say, is caught and is likely in custody. I do want to let you know also that there's a reunification center for parents and students that is located at the football stadium, I believe on the west side of the stadium. So that's where concerned parents, guardians, and students can meet up and reunite with their loved ones to make sure everybody is okay. Again, if you're just joining us, we do have this breaking news of a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. This is the top story on our webpage, as you can see. We do have more information available for you, and here is the map of Northwest High School's location. At this point, we are hearing from police that one person was shot and that victim is headed to the hospital. Again, we do have dual coverage right now. Our Philip Katafamo is on the site, as well as our Johan Marin. Now, this is a developing story, so we're just getting new information into our newsroom every second as we speak and as we kind of learn more about what exactly is happening out there right now. We do know there was a shooting, one victim at the school. We do know now, this just came into our newsroom as we're chatting with you over the Alert Center here, that the suspected shooter is caught and in custody. As far as meeting places for parents and students, again, I do have that look for you at this map at the location of Northwest High School, so you can take a closer look there. But we do know the reunification center is at the west side of the football stadium, so that is where people are meeting up. So if you were listening to our broadcast a few moments earlier, we did actually go live out to Philip Katafamo, who talked with some parents, he tells us, who, as you can imagine, are distraught from this entire episode. So I'm sure we'll be hearing more from Philip and hearing more from parents at the scene as well. Again, we do have our photographer out there, and we're working on getting you a live image as soon as we can establish a shot. Unfortunately, the transmission is going in and out, so hopefully we'll get that up and ready for you as well. In the interim, let me just head to our website. Now, this is a for you. Here's our live story. As you can see, we're streaming right now, so we do have all the latest information. Police currently responding to a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. Right now, we do know you can click on that link, and then here's new important information. So they do, when you click on the Northwest High School link, they do say that Northwest High remains in a lockdown. So as of 1 o'clock p.m., the school is on a lockdown, as you can see, and they are urging people to visit ops.org/alerts for the latest information. So let's click there and see what's happening. So you can take a closer look there, but we do know the reunification center. So here's this alert as of 1 p.m. this afternoon. So it's about 1:16 now, but this is what was posted by District Communications around 1. They say the Northwest High is still on lockdown. Omaha Police Department has confirmed a shooting on or near campus with one victim reported. First responders and law enforcement, of course, continuing to work the scene, which they do say is secure now. They believe it to be secure, so that's good news. Now, this is what happens during a lockdown. So you can kind of see this is all highlighted for you. They say all classroom doors are locked, lights are turned off, students are out of sight of any corridor windows. That could be a major thing. So that's good to know that they are taking the students' and teachers' safety into consideration. Also reported here on their website, law enforcement has a perimeter around the school campus. It says, well, we know there's no place families would rather be than with their student. We ask that families avoid campus and await guidance as we learn more. Now, what we learned earlier is that there is a reunification center, okay? So that center, we're told, is on the west side of the football field, west side of the stadium. So that is where parents, guardians, students can meet up with their loved ones and make sure everybody's okay. Also, bear with the first responders out there, right? You want to make sure that you're listening to their directions, listening to what they're telling you. It's all for your safety, their safety, the safety of the students, the teachers, the faculty, everybody who may be directly or indirectly affected by this. Okay, so just listening in. There's a lot going on here at our station right now, as you can imagine. So we've got our assignment editor and our digital team and our 2 reporters out there. So we do have dual coverage for you this afternoon with our Philip Katafamo, who is out there with our photographer Zoran Tesic, and then I believe Johan Marin is out there as well. So we will be able to give you the latest information as soon as it does become available. In the meantime, as I'm still waiting for this video to come up. So when we do have this video of the live scene, I can show you a little bit more of what's happening. So the problem is, well, I can't show it to you. I'll just say, transparency wise, there's the signals going in and out. So if I do pop up that video, you might see some video that's not related as they're getting to a specific scene here, and then that feed might come in and out. So it might just not be worth the initial look as it stands. So again, we are covering this shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. We do know one student was shot. Our Philip Katafamo and Johan Marin are out there. The shooter is caught. We do know that the reunification center is at the football stadium. It's at the west side of the stadium. Okay, just trying to gather a little bit more information from discussion is in the newsroom. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing an update here. Okay, so I'm told that the reunification center has actually changed to the southeast corner. Okay, actually let's pause here. I'm going to take a breath real quick. We do want to give you the latest information. Again, this is a developing story, so we're trying to just gather all the facts and put them together and make sure that we do fact check those for you before we broadcast those out. So as you can see, just a lot going on here in our studios right now. And thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us now, we are chatting a little bit about a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. Again, I'm working on getting some video to you. That signal keeps going in and out, so bear with me as I try and wait and see if that will happen for everybody. So let's head over to our website. It's WOWT.com. You can always head there for the latest information on this story and several other stories. Clearly, though, we do have this breaking news banner up here on the left of our homepage. Police responding to a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. This is the main story. If you click on this story, you will see me as I'm reporting live here at our alert center. There's also a map that shows you where Northwest High School is located. And we are waiting to get some video for you. Again, that signal going in and out. Let me check here. So a lot of people working on this story, as you can see, I mean, the news industry, including first responders. So please make sure you're nice to our first responders out there. You know, a lot going on as they're trying to piece together, you know, what caused this. We don't have any information on the one victim that we were told was headed to the hospital. So do not know who this person is, what their age is, if they're affiliated with the school or not. So a lot of information that we're still trying to find out. And again, you're like taking a live look at our website, WOWT.com. That's going to be where the latest information will be for you to look at. So at this time, I'm going to head back over and keep our website up there on the screen for you. So if you are just joining us, this is breaking news. We are following a developing story, okay? So we did hear, waiting on getting video to you as well as soon as we get a shot up. Police are responding to a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School, okay? So this is the latest information. Omaha Police Dispatch did confirm there is one victim from this shooting who was taken to the hospital. Now again, as I said, I don't know the identity of this person. I don't know if it's a student, a teacher, a faculty. I don't know if this is someone that could be related to the school or faculty in some way. This is the information that we're waiting for. So as soon as we get this into our newsroom, we get it fact checked and verified, we'll send it out and let you know what's happening. We're also told the shooter is caught and is in custody. And as it stands, according to the latest reports that I saw, the reunification center for students and parents is at the football stadium. There's been some confusion as to where exactly parents, guardians, and students are meeting up with their children. In this case, I would head to the football stadium. Perhaps there's foot traffic that you can follow, and just keep your wits about you, right? I mean, you want to make sure that you're in a safe space, following your classmates, parents, guardians, to that reunification spot. So let's just say at this point to head to the football field, and we'll go from there. And if you have any information that you can send us, perhaps the reunification spot has gone to a different area, you can always send an email to me or to our newsroom and let us know the latest information there. All right, let's head back over to our website now. Again, that's WOWT.com. You can always head here for more information. As I mentioned, I keep mentioning this is a developing story, so you need to stick with us as we continue to follow the latest news. So we are following breaking news, a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. I do have our webpage pulled up for you so you can see the details and exactly what we're working on. Okay, so let me recap this for you just one more time. Is there any more information that I can report? Okay. All right, so developing story, breaking news here in our newsroom. So we're trying to verify. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we're reporting what we do know, what we've been able to verify for you, and as the story develops and continues this afternoon, we'll be sure to update our website, WOWT.com. You can see that over my left-hand shoulder here. In the meantime, okay, can I report this? This is happening live. Bear with me while I gather more information for you. Can I report this, Mastery?
Yes, football field.
Okay. Okay, west side.
The football stadium is the reunification. That's where the students will be released.
Students, okay, okay. So we did just verify for you. Students will be released on the west side of the football stadium. So that is where the students will be, okay? This is something that our Brian Mastery has confirmed for us here in the newsroom. So we're all working on this story together, trying to bring you the details as quickly, as efficiently, and as truthfully as we can. So there's a lot that goes into reporting this news in our newsroom. So thank you so much for staying with us here at the Alert Center. Thank you for heading to our website, WOWT.com, for more information. And hopefully you just heard from our Dave Zavolinsky and Philip Katafimo, who's live at the scene, just kind of telling you what he's seeing out there. I do remember in watching part of that, Philip did say that he did speak with a couple parents who, as you can imagine, are going through a lot right now. I don't know exactly what they said, but I'm sure Philip will have a full report and those details available for you as soon as he is back here at our newsroom. Again, so we were able to verify for you the west side of the football stadium is where the Student Unification Center will be, the west side of the football stadium. If you're looking for someone,
TVU 3 will have the news conference once you got that on.
okay, I'm told a news conference is being set up as we speak, but again, the reunification.
Yes, thank you. We're going to air the president.
The reunification will be on the west side of the football field. Now give me one moment here while I ask a few questions.
What's gonna happen to
Okay, do we have a time for when whenever they're ready. Is this something that we can broadcast for CTV?
Yes, this will actually,
Okay.
they're going to interrupt your signal and take what's on TV. and
So just
then-
leave it up?
Yeah, so just leave it going.
Okay,
Look at
perfect.
it. Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you. I apologize about that, but as I said, this is a developing story in our newsroom, so we're trying to just bring you the latest information as it becomes available. So we are hearing there will be a press conference happening sometime soon. Yes, this, I don't know who that is. I believe it is.
3 is the news conference.
Here's Dave Zavolinsky making an appearance. Dave working hard on this story along with the rest of us. Okay, TVU, I have,
I think that's Phil's.
okay, yeah, I think,
We need to get 3, although I'm going to take it.
okay. Okay, sounds good. So we're just kind of working on this live as we go forward here. Again, I've got our website, WOWT.com, over my left-hand shoulder. Bear with me through some of the semantics as I get this all underway for you. Okay, so we're still live at the Alert Center. I'm seeing the CTV in 1 is up. It has the TVU network signal, but CTV in 2 does not. And I don't know where CTV 3 is. Thank you. Getting some help over here. Appreciate you. Thank you,
TV3,
Gina.
you said?
Okay.
Okay, that should be.
So, working on getting these up for you as we speak. Is CTV 1 Zoran and Philip?
TVU 1 is so
Zoran and Philip. Okay. Okay. And their signal's going in and out. So we're trying to get you this live video for you. And CTV 2 is Johan?
TVU 3 is Joe.
TVU 3 is Johan. Okay. And his signal seems up. So can I use that signal to broadcast to everyone right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm told we do have video from our Johan Marin. Johan, thank you for getting this together for us today. So let me head over to that video here for you. All right, here's the live scene. I do not. Here's this live shot from Omaha Northwest High School. So you can see the caution tape around the school here. It doesn't look like a lot is happening, right? So it appears
12:20, 12:15.
that this is all being taken care of. Again, if you're just joining us, we are reporting on the shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. The officer just stepping out of frame there, but still, you can see the caution tape there at the high school. This is a live image for you, being broadcast by our Johan Marin. Thank you, Johan. And it looks like the flag in the middle of your screen. I'm not sure if we can zoom in. I don't know the capabilities of our talent out in the field, but if you kind of take a closer look, try to really put your cell phone up to your face there if that's how you're viewing us at the Alert Center here, you can see it looks like a lot of people just gathered by the American flag there in the center of your screen from this shot. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth. This is good video from our photographer Zoran. Again, bear with me. Some of this video will be shaky. The transmission is going in and out. So clearly this looks like, oh, there's that transmission again. All right, so it looks like we're on a field here with some parents and students perhaps. Just seeing a lot of green grass at this point, hoping we can see more than just shoes. But this would appear to be the Reunification Center. If you're just joining us now, the Reunification Center is on the west side of the football stadium. So we're kind of getting that set up for you. Okay, not a very good shot. Switching over to Johan right now. Okay, so here's Johan's shot for you. Pretty stable. You can see a lot of people, as I mentioned earlier, taking a look at this shot, that a lot of people are around the American flag. So it appears they're all walking this way. They are on the other side of the caution tape, right? So I'm not sure. There we go. Thank you for zooming in. Okay, so we can kind of see. I'm not sure. Are these students and parents? Again, everyone on their cell phone, kind of telling everybody what exactly is going on. So people crossing that that piece of tape there. But if you are just joining us, we are reporting on this breaking news this afternoon for you of a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. So this is developing news. We've been on the Alert Center, at the Alert Center here for a while, just kind of telling you the latest information as it becomes available to us. Dave Zavolinsky, you want to join me here at the CTV Center? Or Alert Center, rather? Okay. Wonderful. So Dave is just getting mic'd up here, so we're going to have some team coverage for you as we continue to assess what is happening here at the high school. And again, this is a live look at the high school. It seems everyone looks to be relatively calm, considering exiting through that area where the tape is. Oh, and I'm just told just in right now, this crowd that we're seeing on our screen here, they're headed to the west side of the football stadium. Again, that's the Reunification Center. All right, Dave Z, can you hear?
Yeah, can you hear me? Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, I think the mic check's good. Yeah. All right,
sure?
Dave. As sure as I'm going to be for right now.
Mic check.
It appears to be good. We've got the levels and everything. Can you guys let us know if it's a little wonky?
Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, so let me just fix the screen here. Dave, go ahead.
What
do
we
you
do
know about
know
this?
is the lockdown has just been lifted here. That's the 1:30 update from Omaha Public Schools. As Jacqueline has been on air for the better part of the last 30 minutes and giving you scenes from Northwest Omaha High School. Crime scene tape is up. The school was in lockdown until the last few minutes where they have just lifted that. What you're watching now here is a live shot from Omaha Northwest High School, where they are currently systematically releasing the students from each classroom, room by room. We're told that the reunification process will take place at the football field that's on the west side of the stadium. We're now a little more than an hour or so after this alleged incident happened. The police call went out around 12:25 p.m. for shots fired here this afternoon at Omaha Northwest High School. That's just north of Crown Point, east of Wenninghoff Road. We're told one victim, as Jacqueline's been reporting, again, that was about an hour ago. That person has gone to the hospital. We do know one person is in custody. What police have also told us at 6 News is that the area is secure, not just the school, but the neighborhood as well, meaning there's no ongoing threat to the public. And as Brian Master gave me a tip, he says that it likely means they think this was an isolated incident.
I see.
No second shooter, no ongoing threat to the public. This was likely targeted. We're trying to figure out where the shooting happened at this point. We still do not have it confirmed if it's in the school or outside on the grounds. The good news is we've been witnessing these scenes with you in real time over the last hour. It has been very orderly. By the time we made the drive up, our crews, Johan, Phil Catafamo, their photographers, that's about a 15-minute drive from our studios here in Midtown. We heard police sirens, the helicopter Able 1 above the school. Things have quieted down significantly, so that all lines up with what police have been telling us, is that things are under control and it is secure. Now we're watching students, we can go back to that shot, leaving the school, and that happening in an orderly fashion as well.
Sure, yeah, and you know, as Dave mentioned, I mean, this is all under control, so bear with us as our photographers offer different shots for us to take a look at here. So again, this is the shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. Our assignment editor just handed me a phone with an update here for you. This is the Northwest High update here at 1:30. So we're still trying to get our cameras in line here. We're waiting for a press conference to learn more about what exactly is going on. But we do know right now, so this is for an update from Omaha Public Schools. It is available if you'd like to follow along at ops.org/alerts, okay? So this message was just shared with Northwest High staff and family. Here's that message for you, quote, Northwest High has lifted the lockdown. Okay, so the lockdown has been lifted. First responders will soon begin moving students into small groups to the stadium. This is where we've told people to meet up. This is the reunification center that we've been reporting on for about a little over a half an hour now. Law enforcement partners are guiding the next steps. Here are some bullet points for you. Students who ride buses will be transported from campus first. Once that is complete, students who do not ride the bus each day will be released to families who are on site. Students who walk or drive themselves to school each day will then be released. They are telling parents this is a lengthy process, right? So we're still trying to figure out, you know, a little bit more about why the shooting took place today, the players involved, etc. So pack your patience when it comes to, you know, first responders out there, etc. They say no families want nothing more than to be with their student right now. They say we care so deeply about our students, staff, and families. We appreciate your patience through the afternoon. So again, pack your patience as we are learning a little bit more about what is happening right now. Okay, is this the press conference? Are we gearing up for this? Or let's see. Let me head over there for you. Okay, so I believe this is a live shot. And again, the signal's going in and out, so bear with me here. But this is a live shot from our photographer, Zoran Tesic, who is out there right now with our reporter, Philip Gatafamo. So we're just trying to get that to the scene for you, kind of let you know what's going on. It looks like, again, that signal's going in and out, so bear with us, but this is the scene as it stands, right? So a lot of people kind of standing around, which in my opinion looks like a good sign, right? People on their cell phones letting everyone know what's happening. It would appear the active part of this shooting this afternoon has hit sort of a standstill, so that's good. Again, just want to reiterate for you, if you're just joining us, this is the shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. We're taking a live look. Our Johan Marin taking a look at students right now and whatnot. Let me just write these down real quick. So our assignment editor is kind of helping me with the latest information. So basically, here's what is happening. We do now know that Northwest High has lifted the lockdown. First responders are moving students in small groups to the stadium, so this is likely what we're seeing now is people trying to gather up, get together, and then likely head down to the stadium. Now, law enforcement is saying that students who ride buses will be transported from campus first, okay? So if you ride the bus, you'll be transported home first. Once that is complete, the next step, students who do not ride the bus will be released to families who are on site, and then students who walk or drive themselves are third on the list. So I'm told they're getting ready for the press conference now. We're gonna take a listen in. Is it Johan or Zoran? All right, let's take a look right now and see if I can get this updated for you. All right, still working on getting this up to date, making sure we have some audio. It appears the audio is working. In 2.
You're ready.
Okay, I think this is starting now. Let's take a listen in here.
Yep, I was just letting you know that we're here on the stage. We're ready for you. Alrighty. Okay. Right, she's on her way.
All right, we are breaking into coverage here on 6 News this afternoon due to a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. I'm Dave Zabolinski alongside Jacqueline Fernandez, coming to you from our connected television studio desk here live in the newsroom. This is the hub of where all information is coming in here at this hour. Again, we're breaking in because of a shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. It went out about an hour and 15 minutes ago, 12:25. And Jacqueline, we do know there's one victim of the shooting so far.
Right, and we do know this person was taken to the hospital. We do not know this person's condition or their identity at this point. We also know that the suspected shooter was taken into custody, and we have learned that there is a press release that we're waiting to hear more about. Right now, though, we are looking at a live scene from Omaha Northwest High School.
Yes, just within the last 10 minutes or so, the lockdown has been released from Omaha Northwest. Of course, classes canceled for the day. As parents heard sirens, it was quite the chaos last hour or so. Parents, friends, relatives, people went rushing to the scene. Police have put up police tape. They were on lockdown for about an hour. That has since now been released as we give you a live look outside the high school. Just within the last 10 minutes or so, students have been released from class in a systematic approach. And Jacqueline, you know more about the unification system.
Yes. So we were able to verify the reunification spot for you. So that reunification spot is on the west side of the football stadium. So that is where people are currently headed. It looks from this scene that we're looking at right now, though, a lot of perhaps students on their cell phones just letting people know that their loved ones know that they're all right. But that reunification center is on the west side of the football stadium. So that is where everyone is supposed to head out.
Go ahead, quite
Dave.
a calm scene right now, juxtaposed to what we were witnessing as we got on the high school campus just about probably an hour ago, right about now. People very calm, things happening in an orderly fashion. That is because the school was almost immediately deemed secure by OPD. We're told the surrounding neighborhood is secure as well. That is because one suspect is in custody and there is no ongoing threat to the public. So that's some great news in an otherwise a very terrifying situation.
Yes, definitely. And, you know, unfortunately, Dave, it seems like we're reporting on these stories more and more so. So as you were mentioning earlier when we were discussing this at the Alert Center, it seems that this situation is a narrowed situation. Is that true?
It would lead you to believe, because of how quick the situation was taken care of and how quickly the school was deemed secure in the surrounding neighborhood, that this was an isolated incident. There's only one probable shooter, not multiple people.
Right.
And obviously things a lot more orderly right now. I just want to give you another live look at the high school over here. We are awaiting a news conference told by, it'll be Public Information Officer Chris Gordon. We just saw him off screen. He's waiting for the media to assemble there on the campus. There he is right there. We have our crews, that's Johan Marin behind that camera. We also have Philip Katafimo from 6 News. A team effort here trying to get you the latest information, the most accurate and confirmed information of what took place at Omaha Northwest High School this afternoon.
Yes, and Dave, and as we're waiting on that, I just kind of want to head over to ops.org. This is the alerts, right? Yep. So this is the 1:30 update for students, for parents. It's now 1:45. So again, as Dave mentioned, the lockdown has been lifted. First responders are soon going to begin moving students in small groups to the stadium. That's what we've been reporting this morning. The west side of the football stadium, that's the reunification center, okay? So according to law enforcement partners, as you can see on your screen here, students who ride buses will be transported from campus first, followed by students who do not ride the bus each day. They'll be released to families who are on site, reunification center, west side of the football stadium. Students who walk or drive themselves to school each day will then be released, and they're really saying to pack your patience. This process is going to take some time. They want families to come together with their loved ones. They want everyone to know that they'll be just fine. Let's take another live look for you. This, I believe, is from our Philip Katafimo and Zoran Tesic, our photographer who's down there, just reporting the scene for you, these images that we're allowed to bring to you. Again, a very calm scene out there right now, and just much different from what we were seeing earlier. So if you're just joining us, we are reporting at this shooting at Omaha Northwest High School. You can see what appears to be students kind of gathered around the school in this specific area. People on cell phones kind of letting them know that they're okay, and that as this process unfolds, we're currently waiting to hear from police to learn a little bit more about this. But we do know the suspected shooter is in custody, and we do know that the person who was shot is in the hospital. We're going to hear from the deputy chief now here shortly.
Yeah, Deputy Sherry Thomas, we're told, is the one who's going to give the media briefing here at Omaha Northwest High School. Just want to give you a better idea of where things are in case you're not familiar with the area. This is looking at a Google map here. Northwest High School up just north of Blair High Road, north of Crown Point, to the east of Wenninghoff and Sorensen Parkway. Everything being contained now to the school. There's a large police scene there still, even though the scene has been deemed secure. You're seeing crime tape put up when we give you the images in and around Northwest High School. The live images we've just been giving you outside of Jack Hallstrom Activity Center, where the students are just being released within the last 15 minutes from the high school. We are waiting to get confirmation and a live news update from Deputy Sherry Thomas of the Omaha Police Department. She's currently getting a mic on, so we expect that to come here any minute, where we hopefully will learn maybe a little bit more about the victim,
right,
where the shooting took place. Was it inside or was it outside? We have confirmed a suspect is in custody. We hope to learn a little bit more information about that process. It was seemingly done within about a half hour of when shots were fired, but we do not know where the suspect was taken into custody. Was it on school grounds? Was it in a neighborhood nearby? So there are still a lot of questions to be answered. And as you can imagine, that is the case because we're less than 90 minutes out from when this happened. We can hear over our shoulder a mic test being done with the deputy chief, Sherry Thomas. So we're going to try to take her live here any second as soon as she is ready to go, where we will learn more information about what happened at Omaha Northwest High School. Again, one victim. That person is in the hospital. We don't know the extent of their injuries, but we do know one suspect has been taken into custody as well. That's all that's currently confirmed by Omaha Police Department, but again, we expect to learn quite a bit more information
right,
in the next few minutes.
And this is breaking news and a developing story, so let's see. She's got a mic check going on here, and bear with us as we work to get you this presser live here.
Let's go.
Okay, you want to put her up? All right, here we go. Here she is.
All right, good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Sherry Thomas with the Omaha Police Department. Just want to provide a statement about what happened today here at Northwest High School. At 12:23 hours, the school resource officer put out that there was a shooting at Northwest High School located here at 8204 Crown Point Avenue. There was a victim located inside the school. Shortly thereafter, there was a description of the suspect was put out over the radio of the suspect description. There were several metro area officers in the area. The suspect was taken into custody around 12:58 p.m. in the area of 80th and Bowman. We believe this to be an isolated incident between two students. Surrounding schools were placed into lockdown, and the lockdown was released after the suspect was taken into custody. The victim of the shooting was a 15-year-old male. The victim was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. We will provide, this is an ongoing investigation, and we'll provide more information later on this evening through our public information office. Thank you for your patience. If you guys did get any video of children being released, if you would not show that on the news tonight, that's the reason why the district wanted us to be down here. We are currently working to have all the students released, and we're working with the Omaha Public School District to get the students released. There's parents here waiting to pick up their children, and we're working through that right now. I appreciate your patience.
Did you say it was inside the school that the shooting happened?
Yes, it was inside the school.
Okay. And you said the victim was 15 years old. The suspect, were they a similar age?
I do not have the age of the suspect, but it is believed that he was a student here, so teenager.
And the victim also a student?
Yes.
Okay. You said that he's in critical condition. What's the last time you got that update?
Right before I came down here to talk to you.
Okay.
So maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Do you guys know why this happened?
I do not have that information at this time. It's an ongoing investigation. We'll provide updates later to you all.
And you believe that they knew each other? Is that safe to say?
I can't say that.
Are you able to say what hospital the victim was being treated at?
I do not have that information. I don't want to give inaccurate information, but it was a local hospital. And because he was in critical condition, I imagine it's one of the trauma centers.
How many agencies were you responding to this?
The number of agencies, I know it was the Omaha Police Department, Douglas County Sheriffs, there were other federal agencies in the area as well. But the exact number I can't give you back.
You said the suspect was found at 80th and Bowman. Was he hiding in a residence, or how was he found?
I don't have that information. The Public Information Office can provide later details for you all.
I have a question. This is in regards to the parents. So what do you guys have to check before giving the all clear to parents and understanding the process of just clearing the building and everything?
Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, so what do you guys have to check before giving the all clear to parents and students?
So the school is being checked by officers. They're going room by room, and then the students are going to be released. They're going to be released out to the football stadium, and the parents or the bus will pick them up and take them home.
We're getting reports that this started with a fight in the hallway. Is that accurate?
I don't have that information at this time.
How does OPD prepare for scenarios like this?
We have ongoing training throughout the years. We also have school resource officers that are in our high schools that are prepared for incidents like this. The school resource officer got on the radio and advised of the incident, and officers responded to the area. As you can see, the suspect was taken into custody in, I believe, less than 30 minutes.
There was some miscommunication for reunification areas. Helicopter was saying east, some officers were saying south, OPS put out something different. Why was there so much communications about where parents can go find their kids?
So, can you repeat that?
Yeah, so there was some miscommunication for where parents could reunify with their kids. Had some officers saying to go to the south lot, had some saying to go to the east lot, and then we also saw OPS alternative instructions. So just why was there so much communication on what parents should do?
So it was a rapid evolving situation, and we had to change plans. As you can see, there's several cars over here on this Crown Point Avenue, and so we had to change and ask that individuals come to the stadium. Just looking to not have Crown Point backed up, and then also we still have an active crime scene here, and so we don't want to interrupt that.
So at this point, where can parents meet with their kids?
At the stadium, the football stadium.
And I heard them say that you need an ID to pick up your kids. Is that accurate?
I did not hear that. I would have to double check with OPS to see what they're going to be doing about that. But we have several parents up on the field there, and we're just trying to work through that. Okay? Thank you all.
I have another question. Do you know if the school's going to remain closed for the rest of the week, or any information on
I
that?
do not have that information. I work for the Omaha Police Department and not the Omaha Public School District, and we don't have anybody here to advise. I imagine that the school district will let the parents and the students know how they'll continue throughout this week. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Now here at the alert centers, you're looking at this live. So students have their cell phones, they're likely in touch with their parents and guardians and whatnot. So this is the scene as it's unfolding in front of us. We do know that the shooting took place inside the school. At this point, we don't know the age of the suspect, and we're still trying to figure out a lot of information, but we do know for a fact that students are being released on the west side of the football stadium.
Yeah, so it's been about 90 minutes since that initial
Right.
call went out, and every parent's worst nightmare. Shooting at a school. It was about 12:25, presumably right around the lunch hour there at Northwest High School. The shooting did take place inside of the building.
Right.
We do know the victim is a 15-year-old male currently at an Omaha hospital. The extent of those injuries not known. We're told it was 30 minutes later at 12:58 that the suspect was taken into custody by Omaha police. That happened in the neighborhood to the northeast side of the school. That was at 81st and Bowman streets in the neighborhood, presumably at a house. That's where the suspect was taken into custody. Like Jacqueline just said, we do not know anything about that suspect. However, Deputy Thomas did say this was an altercation between two
Right.
students, so one can defer there that the suspect is a student, even though she didn't say that outright. So it was an altercation between two students. That's why they said it was an isolated incident.
Right.
The school was immediately put on lockdown and then deemed secure by the top of the hour, 1 o'clock. So some
those schools are out of
56
lockdown now,
minutes
right.
ago. It wasn't until about 30 minutes ago they started releasing students. That right there, this is going to be an orderly process. It is going to take some time. We continue to share some images with you from the grounds of Northwest High School. You see students leaving the building. They're doing a classroom by classroom, one at a time. It's not the whole student body rushing out the doors at
Right.
one time.
It's very calculated.
There is a calculated, and there is a unification area.
Right, yeah. So it is calculated, students coming out of the school in a very calm mode. So that's far from what we've seen when we first started reporting this story to you a little over an hour ago. So that reunification center, let's head over to the video now. That reunification center is on the west side of the football field, and this is what we're looking at now. So you can see, I mean, I'm assuming some of the students walking off campus. You can see the yellow tape there. A lot of cars parked on the side, some cars driving up. So perhaps headed to that reunification center. But at this point, as Dave mentioned, this does seem to be an isolated incident. And so it does appear that there's no threat that's still looming in the area. That reunification center on the west side of the football field. So something to take note of there. And we'll kind of take a closer look as to where this all
If you're not
happened.
familiar with it, Omaha Northwest High School, just north of Blair High Road to the east of Sorensen and the inside of the 680 loop there. It's one of 7 OPS high schools in the school district. The enrollment there, just around 1,600 students or so. So again, that's why it is going to take some time. To recap what we've been following over the last 90 minutes or so, there is one victim. It is a 15-year-old male. There is one suspect currently in the custody of Omaha police. We are told this was an isolated incident. It was an incident between two students, an altercation between two students, but it did happen inside Omaha Northwest High School. We just heard from Deputy Sherry Thomas of the Omaha Public Schools as they are releasing students for the day, presumably. We expect to learn so much more here throughout the afternoon, if not just from OPD. We do learn to hear and hopefully get a statement from Omaha Public Schools about the next steps in the process that will be taking place, if school will be in session tomorrow, and what other processes were put into place this afternoon as the school went into lockdown for the better part of an hour before they finally started to reunify students with their parents. We do have multiple crews on scene. Philip Katafamo, Johan Marin there on scene, interviewing witnesses and other people, bystanders who rushed to the scene this afternoon. They will have continued coverage coming up in our evening newscast. And in the meantime, we want to send you over to WOWT.com, where we are compiling all confirmed information and putting a live running blog of everything that we do know and that is confirmed that happened at Omaha Northwest High School this morning. We're going to wrap up our coverage here right now, live here from the Alert Center and live on air from 6 News. We'll be back on exactly 1 hour from now. I'll see you here for First at 3 with the very latest on the breaking news situation. One person shot and is currently in the hospital from Omaha Northwest High School.
Thank you so much for joining us at the Alert Center. And as Dave said, we'll see you on First at 3.